What's up, YouTube? Real recognize real. Welcome to another Real Talk with Jay, man. Hope everybody out there is living the best life that they can. Hope everybody's staying drama-free and sucker-free, because that's the best way to be. You feel me? Man, I think it's really dope, man, that I.C.P is finally getting shown some love, man, and some recognition for what they have done in their careers. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, love them or hate them. Love them or hate them, nobody can deny their fucking grind and hustle, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about two high school dropouts from Southwest Detroit who built a fucking empire, man, with hardly any outside help. Yeah, they were signed to a few majors, but those majors didn't know how to push them or do anything with them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they basically did shit on their own anyway. You know what I'm saying? And before labels even took notice, man, they moved 80,000 units in the Detroit, Flint, you know what I'm saying, that area on their own. You know what I'm saying? Which made Jive Records, yeah, Jive, Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, Too Short, you know what I'm saying? Well, they were signed to Battery, which was a sub thing, but it was Jive Records nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? And that was during the Riddle Box era. So, you know what I'm saying? Ringmaster, they sold their second studio album. They sold 80,000. We're talking about pre-social media days, man. We're talking about posting up flyers, really hitting the streets and politicking. You know what I'm saying? And they became famous as fuck in Detroit, man. Huge. Huge in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So huge, in fact, that Eminem wanted them at his little record release party and put them on the flyer. And they were like, why are you got our names on this shit? And you know what I'm saying? Em was like, I'm asking y'all now. And they was like, fuck off. And that's what started the whole fucking feud between him and I.C.P. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows the story by now. But, yeah, man. So it made Jive Records take notice. You know what I'm saying? So, when they got signed to Jive, you know, with Riddlebox and shit, they took, Jive wasn't doing shit with them. They just wanted, it's a local thing. Let's just capitalize off this little local money. They didn't give them no push, you know what I'm saying? So I.C.P threw a dart at the map of the United States. It landed on Dallas. They went to Dallas and applied the same tactics that they did in Detroit and shit. They applied to Dallas, Texas. And it just grew from there. And Jive wanted to renew their contract. They're basically like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, here comes Hollywood Records knocking. You know what I'm saying? Which was owned by Disney and shit. And bought out their contract from Jive. This was their fourth studio album. The Great Malenko. You know what I'm saying? And they were, you know what I'm saying, they were doing it. They were in a in-store, you know what I'm saying, talking to people, signing shit. Next thing you know, the record gets pulled off the shelves because Southern Baptists were protesting against Disney because they were employing gay people. Somehow I.C.P got caught in the crossfire of that shit. So they pulled their record, which at first was devastating as fuck to them, you know, rightfully so. But that helped them tremendously. It got to the Associated Press. There was this big thing about it. Next thing you know, kids are buying this album because they're, you know, controversy sells records. It's always been like that. You know what I'm saying? And it made Malenko go gold. Going gold independently. Yeah, they were signed to, you know, well, Disney dropped them. The Hollywood dropped them, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's fast forward a little bit. Juggalos Brothers. Island Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Didn't know how to market them. They actually forgot they were on the fucking label. You know what I'm saying? So, they got out of all these contracts, damage-free and scot-free, which is unheard of in the music industry, man. You hear a lot of horror stories. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they finally took full reign. Well, they were always taking full reign of it, but they said, fuck a label, period. You know, they were always under the Psychopathic Records imprint. You know what I'm saying? They were always pushing that. But, you know what I'm saying, they were signed to some majors. But the majors didn't do shit with them. And early 2000, man, is when they finally, you know what I'm saying, and that was really the golden era, man. 97 to like 2005, 2006, man, that was the prime. I.C.P. in their prime, man, in my opinion. In my opinion. So, you know, these dudes, they built a fucking empire, man. They cultivated the most loyal and dedicated fan base, not only in hip-hop, but shit, music period, man. Music period. You know what I'm saying? If Juggalos support your shit, you're good. They're going to buy your merch, buy your music, and show you nothing but lots of success stories because of that. Tech 9. Like, I don't care what nobody says, man. I don't care what nobody... I'm not saying Tech wouldn't have blown up if it wasn't for Juggalos. But Juggalos fucking helped his career tremendously. Gave him a huge boost. I don't give a fuck what nobody is talking about. That's facts. Same thing with Hobson, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? If you're accepted in the Juggalo community, they're gonna uplift you, man. Until you give them a reason not to. You know what I'm saying? So then, one of the most misunderstood but yet loyal and dedicated fan bases in the history of music, man. You know what I'm saying? I.C.P. has fought their whole career, man. You know what I'm saying? They've been blackballed, laughed at, made a laughing stock. I mean, they're clowns. You know what I'm saying? But, you know. And yeah, I.C.P. isn't the most lyrical motherfuckers. Everybody knows this, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not known for being lyrical. But they tell stories. They paint these pictures. You know what I'm saying? Violent J is hands down one of the best storytellers in hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? He tells stories through the eyes of these characters and shit. Characters that we meet every day in life. You know what I'm saying? Shag's too dope, man. He was always the quiet, brooding one. Now he kind of grew out of that. You know, the older he got and shit. Now he's talking like a motherfucker and shit. But they're cultural icons, man. You know what I'm saying? Love them or hate them, you cannot deny their fucking grind and hustle, man, and what they have done. They have built the blueprint that a lot of these independent rappers are doing now, your OTFs, etc. You know what I'm saying? They built the blueprint for that shit, man. Made their own merch with their own artwork on it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Toured. Built a fucking empire, man. You can't do nothing but respect that shit, man. And they're still here. Still in the game. Like 30 plus years in the game, man. And people are finally coming around to, they used to be hated like a motherfucker. The world's most hated group, probably. But now people are finally like, yo, these dudes are still here, huh? Let me see what they're really about. You know what I'm saying? They're still gaining new fans. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect that shit, man. Even if you hate I.C.P's music or whatever, man. If you don't see and respect that, then they're just a fucking straight up hater at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I.C.P. played a huge role in my teen years, in my early adulthood, man. As you can see, man, I got the vintage I.C.P. Terror Wheel shirt, you know what I'm saying? With, you know what I'm saying? Call me the dead body man, bitch boy on the back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I'm a juggalo. Come on, man. I'm always gonna be a juggalo, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I might not paint my face. I don't necessarily listen to their newer shit, and not because of the lyrical content, but because of production, man. Their production has been lackluster for years, man. Nobody wants to hear I.C.P. over trap beats, man. If they need Mike Clark back full time, man. He had a way of capturing that, like, them over some Mikey Clark beats, man. It was magic. You know what I'm saying? He had a way of capturing that carnival, dark carnival essence on beat. You know what I'm saying? On beats and shit, man. The skits and shit. I really miss the skits and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not this, but you know, everything evolves. You know, they grown older. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It happens, man. You know, I still got love for them though, man. Always, man, because they played a huge role in my early adulthood and teen years, man. I met some really incredible people within the Juggalo community, man. I've been to 2 gatherings. I've seen I.C.P. a shitload of times live. You know what I'm saying? Twisted, Blaze. I've never seen Boondocks live, but from the looks of what I've seen, it's not missing much. He just kind of walks back and forth on stage, you know what I'm saying? Boondocks was a shit too, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially Crimson Creek. Like, that was an incredible album, man. You know, it took me a long time to come around to Boondocks, man. Because I'm thinking, this is like, this dude stands for everything I.C.P. chicken hunting and shit. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But it worked out, man. And, you know, I really hate this civil war that's going on, man, with Twisted and you know what I'm saying? It sucks. It sucks, man, because, you know, I remember the golden era, man. You know what I'm saying? I went to the gathering back, 03, 04, man. That's when I went, man. And it was the golden era of Psychopathic Records and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Met Shaggy 2 Dope, cool as fuck. Violent J is a little douchey. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like a straight asshole, but kind of, you know what I mean? It wasn't the best experience, you know what I'm saying? But I've heard a lot of people say he's cool as shit meeting him. So maybe you're just having a bad day or something. I don't see how at the gathering, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, whatever, you know. I met Twisted, man. Both those dudes were, you know what I'm saying, really cool. You know what I'm saying? Never met Blaze or ABK, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I've heard good things about them too. It sucks, man. The whole Civil War, man. That happened, man. You know, when it went down, it's kind of calmed down a lot. But when it first popped off, man, shit was getting serious, man. Shit was getting serious. You know, Twisted they acted fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not denying that. You know what I'm saying? They could have played the march and shit. Kicking motherfuckers out their show for wearing I.C.P. shirts and shit. Like, come on, dog. That's a part of y'all's history. Whether y'all want to fucking... Y'all can't hide from it. You know what I'm saying? I get you don't want to be an I.C.P. shadow and shit. But it's part of your fucking history, y'all. And you will always be associated with that, dog. No matter how you try to rebrand yourselves or whatever, man. You will always be known as the two dudes under I.C.P. bro. That's just... I'm sorry. Not, you know what I'm saying? Twisted is incredibly talented. That's what made me fuck with them in the first place. And Most Tasteless, man, that shit, I was like, oh shit, these dudes, you know what I'm saying? And I.C.P. showed them a lot of love, man. Took them on their first national tour that I.C.P. got. They brought Twisted, man. But, you know, Violent J is notoriously hard to work with and shit, especially when he's, you know, I've heard murmurs and shit in the scene for years, you know what I'm saying, about how he's difficult to work with, especially when he's under the influence of some shit, you know what I'm saying? So there's two sides to every story, man. Two sides to every story. But it's all love, man. Shout out to the other Juggalos out there that may come across this video or something, man. It's MCL, you know what I'm saying? Much love, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to probably die being a Juggalo at heart, you know what I'm saying? For real, man. You know, I.C.P., like I said, played a huge role, man, in my life, man. And, yeah, man. Part of my history, man. You know what I'm saying? I met some really, really amazing people in that scene, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Juggalo's got a bad rep over the years. You know, every fan base has got its fucking bad seeds, you know what I'm saying? There's Beyonce fans that are on some fuck shit. You know, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So anyways, man. I'm going to sign up off here, man. I'm going to make this thing kind of short and sweet, man. You know what I'm saying? If you hate I.C.P., hey, their music is an acquired taste for sure. So I get it. While somebody might not like their fucking music, but you cannot deny their grind and hustle, man. And I think it's really dope that, you know, they were on Drink Champs and fucking, you know, all these other podcasts and shit, No Jumper and shit, man. It's really cool, man, to see them, you know, people finally showing them love, man, after all these years, you know what I'm saying, of being blackballed and fucking, but through all the storms, man, they stood against it and built their fucking empire, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you have to be just a straight pure hater at that point, man, to not recognize that. You know what I'm saying? The whole feud with Eminem and, you know what I'm saying? They have a long history in hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? The way they come up with straight hip hop. People, oh, they're not hip hop. The way they came up with straight hip hop, man. Pressing their own albums and shit. You know, straight underground hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, I'm going to sign up off this thing, man. Much love to all the juggalos out there that may come across this, man. Much love to everybody else, man, even if you're not a juggalo and shit, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get on here and think and say how dope I think it is that they're finally getting shown some love, man. Anyways, much love, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe button down below, man. You know what I'm saying? I just, get on here and talk about real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk about life, things I've been through, life experiences, try to give advice. You know what I'm saying? It's real talk. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like, subscribe, man. Show your boy some love. Drop a comment. Let's have a conversation. Even if you're a hater, man, tell me why you can't stand I.C.P. You know what I'm saying? But you can't deny their grind and hustle, bro. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, much love, y'all. That's been real talk. Peace.